We got our first COVID-19 vaccine shot yesterday. And boy, was that something we were looking forward to doing. We weren't necessarily eager to do it. There was a lot of nervousness, especially from Ginger. She was super nervous about this. And I don't know why. I was very nonchalant about it. The appointment was scheduled for 9:30 in the morning. Ginger decided that we would leave at 8:30. In Mississippi, my brother-in-law had to wait over 4 hours to get his shot. And the first time he went, the police had to actually tell everybody to disperse. There were too many people there, and he told everybody to go home. And that was a bummer because my brother-in-law had driven 30 minutes or so to get there and had waited and then was told to go home. So Ginger had all these thoughts in her mind. We had talked to some people about what our experience might be like, and they said we arrived on schedule, didn't have any problem at all. So hooray for Alabama. But what was our experience like? We left the house at 8:30 for a 9:30 appointment. We weren't sure exactly where to go, and Ginger, like I said, was super nervous, jumpy, and on edge. Everything was a huge deal. We found the place with no problem. The parking lot was full, and we didn't see a line out the door. We ended up parking in back of the building. I was playing ukulele at the time, and thinking that we'd probably not even get in the door for an hour. I was playing a little melody, so I told Ginger to go on in and give me a call if everything was okay. That was the only mistake I made all day long. Anyway, I saw Ginger go to the back of the building, couldn't get in there, so she went around the front of the building. And 30 seconds after she disappeared around the front of the building, I get a call, come in now. So I put up my ukulele and I start running toward the front of the building. And it took some doing because we were quite a ways away. And as I was coming up, there was a guy waving me in. Here he comes, here he comes. I felt like the star of the show. He said, come on in, she's waiting for you. Nice guy, and I appreciated that. So I went in. Ginger was at the front of the line being processed. We went past about 20 people and put me right in with Ginger. That's how many people had come in the last 30 seconds because she didn't jump ahead of these people. They had just come. So I went all the way to the head of the line. They asked us a few questions. Sit down here. Hello, hello. I was dressed in the same clothes, by the way. Everybody thought I was pretty cool. I must say, I was feeling pretty chipper because I was working on this ukulele song. They asked me some questions, and then Ginger and I were through with that. We went and sat down. Less than 3 minutes later, they said, you can come in now. We went in there. There was one old 85-year-old guy standing there on crutches, was ahead of us. He got his shot. Ginger got her shot. I got my shot. Did not hurt. This was not painful at all. I didn't even hardly feel it. I didn't. It was just a flu shot, or even less. It was nothing at all to it. They said, "Okay, now you," and everybody's so nice. Everybody in each one of these little stations were terrifically nice. The people in the lines were nice. After we got our shots, they said, come in here. They were just pushing us through, just like this. Come in here, sit down here. They had a little room and had about 6 of us sitting in the room. There was a lady watching us. She gave me this little thing here. It said, I got COVID-19 vaccine. That was on my shirt. So at 9:15, I was free to go. So for 15 minutes, we sat there chit-chatting. I guess they wanted to see if we had any kind of bad effects or something. Nobody ever does, apparently. But that's just something they had to do. 9:15, you're free to go and you can go out the back door. Hey, that's super. That even saves us some steps. We don't have to go out or around the building, right out the door into our car. We got home at the time that our appointment was actually scheduled. We got home about 9:35. We left at 8:35, got home 9:35. Everything was done. We were in the building not even a half an hour. It was pretty amazing. It was one of the best experiences I've had lately. No muss, no fuss, everything easy peasy. Got home, I worked out in the garden, digging the garden. I feel nothing. I haven't been sick, maybe just a slight little pain if I touch it. No, it's great. I love it. I wish I had 100 shots like that. We've had many bad experiences lately. We have waited for hours for our cat in the parking lot. I go to the doctor and wait 45 minutes for my annual wellness checkup, where he puts me on the scales, weighs me, and asks me how I'm doing. 45 minutes in the doctor's office. Thousands of dollars spent on car repairs, and in the last couple of weeks, and cat surgery. But this, hey, I love it. This was great. So if you're worrying about your first COVID-19 shot, I hope you have an experience like we did. It was amazing, wonderful, and all the angels in the building that day were doing wonderful work, and I appreciate what they did.